If you want to convert insurance policies in batch from a contract file format like PDF or Word to a structured format that can be used in spreadsheets or by agents or in API calls, like Excel, comma-separated values or JSON, then Contracko is a great solution for you. To get started, go to our website and start your free trial. You don't need a credit card for this. I'm just going to go to our demo environment where I will log in. And what you'll see here is our app. We have a contract management component, but the parser, which is what we'll be using in this video, is accessible even to people who don't use a contract management product. With your free trial, you can just get started doing this, and we're going to give you 20 credits, which is enough to do 10, 15 contract parsers to either get your job done or so you can experiment and validate that this solution is the right fit for you. Now, I have already created a bunch of insurance contracts for the Meridian Wellness Group. You'll see here, these are the PDFs with details like coverage type, aggregate limit, deductible, and so forth. Now, let me drag multiple of them into the app. And by the way, our app supports PDF, docx, TXT, or even contract images. You can select your desired output format like Excel or comma-separated values. And you can select a contract type. This is a data structure you can create or use a template for. In Contracko, we have presets. And these data structures can have custom fields that are relevant to the type of contract you're dealing with. In this case, the insurance policy. So I'll just demonstrate actually how to set that up. Customizing this does require a contract management subscription, but during your trial, you can just create these and run them in the parser. So as you go to types, you'll see I have very many, but we have a nice template for the insurance policy. Here's the preview. You'll see it adds a policy number in type text, policy type, which is a selectable, coverage, and deductible both in a currency value. And then the policy type you'll see here, for example, it might be cyber or property insurance or general liability, and this is a required field. And then I will create this. Now, if we go back to the parser, and I'll just drag in these two, we'll say we want Excel, and we're going to say we want insurance policy, then it will go ahead and run. And whilst this is running, they're going to finish sequentially. It's not going to wait until they're all done. It's just going to finish one by one effectively. I can demonstrate how the previews look. So here's a previous batch I did on some lease agreements. And you'll see you get a preview per contract in JSON that you can copy and actually paste to an AI agent, like let's say Google Gemini, GPT, Claude. And then here you can download the actual batch. Now, whilst this is running in the background, I'm just going to download this batch to demonstrate for you how it looks. So I'm just going to open this in Excel and zoom for you. And you'll see here, so it created nice rows per contract. It gets all the common contract values like start date, end date, who's it signed by, what's the governing law, what jurisdiction for if you want to litigate this. And then in this case, we had a contract type that was unique to these lease agreements. We just generated one for the insurances, but you'll see here it got the custom fields for this particular contract type. It got these like square footage for this commercial lease agreement. Now, you could do this via the web UI, but if you need JSON and you want to do this in bulk, you might consider doing this via API. If you don't know how to do this, you're not a developer. Actually, your agent might know how to do that. And to get started with that, you can check out our open API spec on the website. Basically, you will create upload URLs per files, then queue a parsing job, and then you'll get the results in batch. And this is a response that our API gives, and you'll see that you get the output per file with the same type of contract data extraction that I just showed you in the spreadsheet. Now, our insurance extraction is complete, so I'll just show you. It gets the nuances like the policy number, the coverage limit. I'll just show you here in this Excel. So yeah, you'll see here. So it gets the deductible, coverage limit, policy number, and so forth. You can now go ahead and import this to Google Sheets, Excel, Airtable, and so forth. And if you want to subscribe or get your API, you can go here to settings. You can sign up for a parsing module. It doesn't require you do contract management with Contracko, which is great. It could do AI extraction, AI analysis, automated reminders. But if you exclusively want parsing, you can do that. And to get the API key, go to integrations, spin one up, get the parsing scope. You can disable contract management and go to town. Great, so I'm Boody Voogd, founder of Contracko. I hope this is really useful to you. If you have any feedback or suggestions, let me know. Thanks for your time.